Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrom, and I'm reaching out to the student body. Okay, student, I am specifically focusing on one class and one class only, and the class is called CNS 110. This is my Windows Client Desktop students. I am reaching out to you just to give you clarity if you need it. For the most part, the majority of you understand what to do and you spot on. Kudos to you. You are spot on. You know exactly what to do. So I'm reaching out to you just to go over some particulars so you can see exactly what you have to turn into your professor. So the first thing is always read the first page, or in this case, go into your D2L portal and just look around on the first page. But what most importantly to me, or as they like to say, what is most important, will be click on content. Once you click on content, you will see your syllabi in here. Now, in a couple of videos, I went through the syllabi, so I want to go to a specific place with this syllabus. I'm not going to go through checking through all the other information. I'm going to go specifically to this location here. And this is called your course calendar. You should be well aware of that. And don't get me wrong, most of you are, so I'm not worried about that. For this particular week, all you have to do is turn in a discussion board. You're going to go into discussion boards and fill that information out and do a quiz. Really simple and easy. Now next week you got some labs to do, and we'll talk about that later, but you got some labs because I want to give you a heads up on what I need from you for those labs. Okay, let's move on. Now after you look at your particular syllabi, the next thing you want to do is click back on content and go down to your course. Now remember, the Windows Client Desktop link is here, so once you click on that, you will see the link right here. This is where your course material is. Your book is in there, your everything that you need is inside of here, and you have to sign in via here. So you're going to click on that link, of course. And there it is. Okay, now we are in the course. And like I said, the first week, you will not have to do anything but a couple of things. And I shouldn't say you will not have to do anything but a couple of things. It's only a couple of items that I need. Okay, so you have your book where you can read. Remember, this may be collapsed and you have to open it up. And you may be seeing this at a different point of view. This is the professor view, but yours should look similar to this. But you have your book here. You have some PowerPoint and flashcards. I had a student email me, Professor, what should I do with the flashcard? The PowerPoint and the flashcards are for you to better your learning. That's why I'm leaving it in there, okay? And then from there, you have a quiz and a reflection. Remember, all these reflections will be teleported over into D2L so you can answer the questions in there. But if you read it here, you can read it, but don't answer it here. Now, you do the quiz, you done. You got your work done for this week. Now remember, next week, you will have labs in here, okay? Now, this is how labs will work. Once you complete the lab, you're going to take a screenshot, a picture. You can use your cell phone. You can use a screenshot off your desktop, but you're going to take that screenshot of the completed lab, the results, and you're going to come back over to D2L, and you're going to go to assignments, and you're going to upload that screenshot up in here. Lab 1. You know Lab 1 don't have anything, so that's going to put you in Lab 2. But this is next week, okay? Okay, I know you got it. Now, when you do the labs, make sure you set aside time to complete the labs to get really in. And as you see, I got a few students who in there knocking the labs out. But make sure you set aside and make sure you put the screenshot in an appropriate place. If you put it in one, then go back and put it in two, okay? And of course, you're gonna have a reflection and a quiz, but that's what I'm looking for next week. Now I'm gonna hype on that because I'm gonna go in here and do a lab, send it to you, and walk through it in the exact steps of how I want it, but just make sure you know that, okay? We're good with that. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about to make sure you understand your discussion questions that you have to do weekly. I see the majority of you went in here and knocked it out. Now I got a few students who haven't did their discussion questions. I'm gonna say this week is a freebie week. So get in there and do the discussion question. Next week, if you late on doing the discussion question in the appropriate time, you will go through some drama, read up here, okay, to make sure you get your discussion questions in correctly. And also pay attention to your syllabi. We're gonna go back to the syllabi real quick. Now, people, sometimes we do not go through the syllabus, and that's problematic, but your syllabus clearly lays out the language of the land. So make sure you pay attention. Let me show you something. The syllabus says here, the course calendar is a good way to stay on top of your data, your work, everything. And it says here Sunday, but look right down here for discussion instructions. Do not miss this. This is important, okay? People, pay attention. Okay, anyway. So you pretty much know what to do. Don't worry, I'm gonna be there week by week with you. Now the next thing that's important, I am online Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm online from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. You can chime in with me and ask me any questions. Professor, I need help with this. Professor, ask any questions that's gonna help you get through this course. But you must come in ready to do the work. Don't come in there and say, well, I'm just gonna have the professor do it for me. No, we do not play that. Now, if you cannot make that time, and some students can't, but just remember, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you can meet with me. So send me an email an appropriate time you would like to meet, and I'll be able to hopefully meet with you that time. But if not, we'll set up another time. Okay? I know everybody's saying, yeah, Professor. Okay. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna end this video because we handled what we need to know. Make sure you get in here and do your work. It's time to go, people. No games, no games. I already know 90% of you guys are already on top of it, so I'm not worried about it. Have a nice one. This is Professor Systrom, and I'll see you in the next video log.